Looking at a blitz on his first snap. Umass brings pressure. Florida holds up, and he's dialing deep on the first play. It is too strong
in this game.
So on second down, they put it on the ground for the first time in Jordan Scarlett. 25th ranked Florida, second offensive possession, and they swing it out to Josh Hammond, and he gets brought down by.
Remains to be seen of how he can control the football.
On 2nd and 5, they get back to the running game. As a matter of fact, Del Rio will hand it off. Physical run by Jordan at tailback for Florida. Here's Scarlett trying to get behind Dillard.
The football game with one running back. It may be Scarlett here if he can get a hot hand.
Only 64 yards on the ground tonight. Scarlett will add to that. Downs thus far tonight. Del Rio up his back foot finds DeAndre Goolsby.
There's some off the deep end dudes that have played in the NFL. That's for sure.
No doubt about that. Now a coach with the Falcons, Appalachian State. The smaller line was more effective. Scarlett. 3rd and inches. Del Rio will take care of it.
Right here is where you're going.
Here comes the blitz. They run right past it. Jordan Scarlett to the outside. Powell breaks free. Sideline. End zone. Touchdown. Other things, current events, what's going on in the world of college football, what's going on in the world at large. To repeat here in the East and do something really special.
It's way here late in the 4th quarter.
2nd and 4. Del Rio swings it to Callaway. Good block from Powell. A couple of juke moves.
Now Jordan Scarlett is in running back. Del Rio will throw. Pumps once and he's hit as he lets it go. So under pressure from Denzel Ware.
They called it a fumble.
And Kentucky is loose. This is J.D. Harmon. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Obviously, it'll be reviewed to call it a fumble instead of an incomplete because it's easier to fix an incomplete than the other way around. Let's see if it was going forward. I think it will be overruled.
And we are reminded by, here's the handoff. Let's get to this first. Oh, boy. Nice run. That's Jordan Scarlett. Steve in the backfield behind Del Rio. He gets the handoff and comes right, gets it blocked, and steps out of bounds with an injury. So seeing action in his first game, they had a double tight end set. DeAndre Goolsby was also over Kentucky 50.
Only 15 in the second half.
Yes. First down 10. Scarlett brought down after a modest game.
Back in a football game, you got to play.
And off to the right side on first down, not much. Jordan Scarlett and Jordan Jones makes the tackle.
Remember we talked about Jordan Jones overrunning that touchdown play. He had made a couple tackles earlier, but this time he takes the perfect angle, runs the back door behind, and makes the play for.
Play action, Del Rio in the end zone. Lobs it out. Boy, that was... And it's Jordan Scarlett.
No, I think he's...
Oh, it's that.
Yes.
3 receivers to the left side. There's a good block on the
great protection.
Yes.
See, this time Wharton stayed the last one on the receiver, and people don't like to hear it, but this time he stopped right in the middle second half, and his first half might end with him watching Florida drive on him.
Jordan Scarlett, number 25. Frank Kinnear, the late executive producer of golf at CBS. Oh my goodness, no. Incomplete. He will be forever remembered by his statement, please put 1 second back on the clock.
Of those receivers and why it's so valuable for those quarterbacks to use that tool of modern technology.
Jordan Scarlett, he works his way for another first down across the 50.
You know how they get that done? They put it on as we watch this play by Scarlett up the middle. They put it on, they ate one of those retractable golf ball retrievers.
Right.
And they set it on, tape it on the top of that, and they put it up, and they use it, and they bring it down. Pretty cool. that program around. 4 years of hard work, and this is what it looks like.
Yep. Brandon Powell starts in motion. Here's Del Rio again. Oh, diving try in this game. There's a sneak, Del Rio. They won every game by 40 until they got into the championship game, and they won it 9-0. Here's the pass underneath. This is Antonio Callaway.
You look to the left, nothing there. That offensive line, look at that pocket. 5 yards of space to step up in. Look at the game right here to the left side.
And they'll come left, and it will be a touchdown. Jordan Scarlett, number 25. 38-0. Scarlett comes left. Strolls in almost.
Number 25. Receiver screen. North Texas was ready for it. Incomplete. Going to rush 4 here. Del Rio has time. Throws a strike. First down to Goolsby. And the tight end is out at the foot. That you see on Sundays. And Ciante Lewis, another tight end in motion. Play action rollout. And Del Rio dumps it into the hands of Goolsby again. He's got another first down inside on the march. Fake it to Scarlett. Del Rio sets up in the pocket. He's going toward the end zone. Man down there. Bumped. And a penalty flag for pass interference. 24, handoff to Scarlett. Finds room on the left side, inside the 20. First down, and he is out near the 5-yard line.
Goolsby and his versatility, seen with 2 catches. Watch him get out front right here. Key block to spring the run. Allows him to get to the perimeter. Scarlett with a nice pick.
Tell you what, that blocking alone will give him a look at the next level. Scarlett. In. He's to the left of Del Rio. C.J. Wharton, the receiver in motion. Del Rio has time, throws, and it's caught by Brandon Powell.
Brandon Powell from the slot position. Runs that little option route. Knows exactly where to find the soft spot in the zone. Quick twitch, just like you said there.
Out with a quad injury. Taking no chances with their star receiver. Play action going deep again. Del Rio. Hammond deep. Makes the catch.
How about that touch on the deep ball by Del Rio?
Scarlett tripped up at the 10. Second and 5. Scarlett hit the backfield, and that's going to be a loss of 1. Haven't penetrated the end zone yet. Safety and a field goal so far for the Gators. This is Del Rio, as all day. Ball comes out. There's Scarlett, Johnny, on the spot to protect
on the film. Heavy blitz team on 3rd down, playing coverage here, nice little zone all over the play. The big hit.
They're waiting out a delay there, weather delay. Ohio State and your Sooners. And Scarlett picks up a couple of yards.
Defensive coordinator, now his son, there at Oklahoma here tonight.
Del Rio away from center, a little play action pass to the tight end Goolsby. He's got another Florida first down. 10 after the pickup of 12. Del Rio will move to his right. And some contact. C.J. He is a smart young man. Especially offensively. He's got a great mind. Helmet came off. That should be a penalty against North Texas. Defensive safety and a field goal. Play fake. Del Rio. Now he's being chased. Going the wrong direction. Sets up again to go deep. Throws it to the sideline, out of bounds.
That was right there. As you see the rush come off the edge. Good clean move. Ooh, a little footwork. Stays in the pocket, just throws the ball away.
The athletic director here at Florida after October 1st. It's Jordan Scarlett on the first down carry for the Gators, leading 19-0. I have a feeling the head ball coach will be helping with that fundraising effort now that he's back here in Gainesville. Good run for Scarlett.
Jordan Scarlett, zone to the left. See the vision. Nice cut right there. Just the speed getting out in the open field. Big game director, Mr. Foley.
Gainer 22 for Scarlett. Did it again. We hope he enjoys his retirement whenever that starts. Oh, it's intercepted. Del Rio.
Unscathed, Luke Del Rio off his back foot, doesn't step into the throw, just kind of flings it out there. Easy.
Does have to start next week in Knoxville, Tennessee. Bobbles that high snap. He's going to lob it toward the end zone. Powell is the guy he's looking for. First down and goal. Appleby hands off. That's Scarlett down to the 1 yard line.
This is right there in the Dallas Metro. A lot of good secondary, third level type kids right there in the Metro that he's going to be able to.
There's Brian Cox again leading the way.
Nice block. Brian Cox, the Swiss Army knife. He can do a little bit of everything for this football team. 3rd and 9.
It's tipped. Nearly.
Nothing. That's a 2-yard gain. Jordan Scarlett, Tennessee, or Florida rather, will use right side. Spins close for the first down. Jordan.
Only 28 times in the football game, just over 100 yards rushing the ball. It has been the storyline in this game.
Canton, Ohio. Oh, nice little move at the line of scrimmage. That's Jordan Scarlett, and he still works his way out across.
I do especially about talking about aggressive play calling, because right now Florida has been told all week, and we heard it from Coach Matt.
Both on the near side. That's Brandon Powell in the slot. This time nothing doing on the ground, maybe a yard or two to set up the first touchdown of the ball game. Appleby rolls it. Chased. Gets a blindside block. Florida's got it with a 7-point lead. Tries to get outside and does. This is Scarlett. Cuts back and is tackled with the first. Appleby is trying to get the attention of his wide receiver near side. Stunts defensively. Appleby lets it go. And Momater. And this time he'll keep it. Jordan Scarlett, and there was a late man on the field for Tennessee, a defender.
Answer is yes. It's not 5. That's Fullwood.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can go 25. Let's see where 25 goes. His knees aren't down. Oh, that's a touchdown. That's going to stand. That McElwain told Allie at halftime, they've had some big plays.
Contact made at the line of scrimmage, and Jordan snowboards over that. Yeah. Covered by the Goodyear blimp. I'd make a splash, I'll guarantee you that. Jordan Scarlett. Left side. No.
Linebacker jumper right in the middle. Avoids one block. Gets in there on the hit late and actually knocks it back.
Is the running back. First down and 10. Blitz coming.
More penetration. And watch him crash this time. Totally beats David Sharp inside.
Play action. Into the flat. Caught. And the open field tackle is missed. 17. 3rd and 6. Derek.
And the lead athlete on the outside to just go, and he just sped rush right past David Shaw.
To the left. Got him short of the first down. 4 down for Tennessee. They bring all 4. Appleby lets it go, and then kaboom. 2nd down, 9. Appleby.
That's Florida to start to turn the ship around. I think this is exactly what they needed. Remember, this has happened before to finish off this game.
Appleby back, goes across the middle. It's dropped. Look.
To start for Purdue, transfer Austin Appleby at quarterback, Jordan Scarlett the running back, and he'll roll out and find his tight end DeAndre Goolsby on first down for 4 yards. They scored the first 21 points of the game last week in Neyland Stadium. To the running game and nothing doing. Scarlett sucked up by Adam Buck. On play action, Appleby, deep ball, Callaway, too much. But exactly what you said, Park.
As a head coach there, that's tough.
Here's Callaway, great footwork to haul that one in. Scarlett in at tailback. Pardon me, that was the second catch for Callaway today. Scarlett's able to cut through to the right side. He's got the sideline and a stiff arm. And a big gain. Finally.
By Fred Johnson, Jawan Taylor up front, just continuing to stay on their blocks. And this is the one thing that Florida's been unable.
Gators in the red zone now. Scarlett joins Appleby. Out of the shotgun. Pulls it back, pressured, and launches this one to the marker.
In the area. Did a nice job of hustling back. AG here with a nice spin move, and he just hangs this one up. Callaway working back.
Scarlett on the short toss. Gets wrapped up by Zach Cunningham.
And in frustration at the end of that.
Appleby finding Goolsby. To the 5 before he's popped out of bounds. Scarlett fights through the first, punches it in. Touchdown, Jordan Scarlett.
Jordan Scarlett. Watch here. Butler had him, just spins his way or tosses him out, and then shows some power in getting into the end zone.
To put that in perspective, Vegas said the over-under today was 40 in this single game. Appleby dials deep. Nice catch made on the crossing route in the first down.
Just watch Lewis here, number 80, come right into your screen. Nice air under the football, over the outstretched hands of the linebackers.
Appleby lets it go again. Tyree Cleveland, the freshman out of... Scarlett gains 5. And he's got the first down. Pinballs his... Appleby's got Goolsby wide open. He waited, but Goolsby's still able to haul it in for a first.
To get to Goolsby, even if it was late. Watch the pass rush. They're able to chip. Nice job by Jordan Scarlett to chip on Adam Butler, get him on the ground.
Appleby perfect through the air on this drive. Scarlett up the middle. Sheds a man. Carries 2 more. First
seems to be the hot hand.
Florida going tempo, trying to put this thing out of reach. Here's Scarlett. Straight ahead again. He took a shandy down out of the pistol. It's Scarlett again. And that time, stop Clemente, California. Now Florida with an opportunity to bang this one away. Here's Scarlett. Cut down. They're trying to feed 4 mouths in that backfield. Scarlett spins out of trouble. Found the left hand. Full house backfield for Florida. Scarlett bottled up at the goal line. Lost his helmet and gets turned back.
Contact here. Watch Cunningham, 41. Tonight takes on the block, then finds his way, and everybody helping out.
Returns as a running back, 2nd down and 9. Five receivers in this formation. Del Rio under pressure has to throw it away.
David Sharp.
Play action. Down the middle. Got one-on-one. Complete. At the
He's only a true freshman, but he has really good wheels, lots of speed, and this time he's running the post route one-on-one against the corner Arian Penton, and Cleveland's been hampered by a bit of a hamstring.
Play action again. Airborne middle. That could be a flag, but Hammond, talented freshman. Scarlett straight ahead for the first down.
Getting the run established will help that out.
First down at 15. Del Rio from the pocket. End zone, and he overthrows everybody.
He has to be aware of, but we talked about the rain and how that's affecting not only ball carriers, but throw.
Ball's on the 22-yard line. They run that toss play to the right, well short of the first. Luke, a couple of wideouts and tight end. They swing it over to the left side, and Scarlett picks up a
in the same offense.
second down and 8. Del Rio gonna go long again. Jump ball incomplete. Be behind the center here on this 3rd and 1. Steps out beautifully. That was a veteran-like move. Tennessee strikes their first touchdown against Bama. Oh boy, it's an SEC Saturday. Steps away from the rush. 2. Hand it off and try to swing wide and picked up as the Gator running back. We have not had a touchdown yet in this game. And we certainly are not going to have one now either.
Even though it went backwards, it's still considered a forward pass. It's second down.
I couldn't tell if someone got a hand on there or not. To me, watching that in real time, no, me neither. I think that's a fumble. I think this will be a really good view of it right here. Beckner's bearing down on him, so is Harris. No, I think the ball slipped out of his hand before any arm comes.
Second down and 10 at any rate. And they run the toss play to Scarlett. Tight ends in his attack. 3rd down and 5. High, reaching up and grabbing it. First down. Receive.
Talked about Sharp right here. Look at the job. 6'6", 360 pounds, and he's not getting any help.
1st and 10. Fake the end around. Move the pocket to the right. Del Rio's got a look back to the left to Goolsby. Here is 20, 15, 10 out of bounds.
Play call by Doug Nussmeier right here. Number 30. He's just going to kind of go with the wash and then fight back across the grain. He's able to cross the face that time of Shear, and a nice throw out in front.
So he is trying to learn a couple of new things, but nevertheless, should have learned by now. High and incomplete. Just that was the. Herndon motions out. They run that toss play with Scarlett. Breaks a tackle.
Del Rio's going to want to look, and it appears as though he may have one here.
Time too high. He's throwing a committee with P. Ryan, Thompson, Scarlett, Cronkite, and Herndon in the first half. And good defense that time.
In LSU, you got the middle linebacker right here. He's the true freshman taking over at the Mike spot, Cale Jarrett. And he just kind of runs through, tries to wrap up the legs. You get a
great pitcher for the Washington Nationals. He, of course, is a Mizzou guy. They've been eliminated by the Dodgers. And rolling is Luke Del Rio to Goolsby. But here's 3rd down and 8. And intercept. Scarlett is the running back. Motioning out is Herndon. Del Rio coming to the left. Got Callaway one-on-one. Callaway reaches up. Here comes the blitz. Hit on the release. Complete. Addy this time. He knew it was coming.
He had Donovan Newsom coming off the edge, 240-pound linebacker with an open, clean shot. And it's
Scarlett, the running back. Del Rio's going to throw back to the left. Incomplete, and it'll sit on.
One of the all-time great film studiers, Luke Del Rio, pretty good at that as well.
There's Scarlett on a cutback for the Gators. Breaks a tackle. Now that is something that the coaches wanted to see. Waiting for it.
You talk about Cronkite, we said finishing runs, running through contact. Cam Hilton just goes way too high, and it's just not against LSU, and it was a bad example of tackling right there.
First down and 10. Come right back with Scarlett. Midfield. Made some nice plays himself here today. Callaway comes in motion through the formation. Pitch it to him on the outside. Got a lineman in front of him. Don't know if he could.
They love these screens. They love getting the big bodies outside. I mean, that's tremendous athleticism for a guy that big. I mean, they were coming out of the tunnel.
Del Rio smashed in that pocket. And
you want to run the football. There he is, right at the right side of your screen. 240 pounds, but a very, very...
Scarlett. First down. Breaks the tackle. Hello, end zone. Pay dirt, baby.
Missouri's gassed. Double team here, moves this way. Double team here, moves this way. This defensive line was not getting pushed around like this earlier in the game. I mean, they're blowing guys off the ball by 5-6 yards, and that.
Straight ahead, no signal. Did he fumble the ball?
Well, it came out.
Missouri's signaling that they recovered it, and they did at the 1 yard line.
The end zone, break the plane.
From that angle, it was short, Jess.
Yeah, it was short, and I think the ball started coming out before his elbow or his knees hit. It was Charles Harris that looked to me like he knocked that one out.
Frazier wound up with the football.
Ruling on the field is a fumble. Check this out again. His elbow, I don't think his elbow had touched just yet. I think that's what they're going to be looking at again when they review this.
Scarlett, the ball carrier, he had replaced the freshman. Pro Scouts will love that effort by Harris.
Handoff Jordan Scarlett over left guard, a couple. And let's get.
He goes first.
Play action. Del Rio rolling out, looking deep, firing deep, and it's intercepted easily. Dominic Sanders. He's got a convoy as he comes left.
Might be 15 there, too. Luke Del Rio comes out. He finds the safety. He thinks he's back, so he takes the crossing route. Boom. Dominic Sanders goes deep, and then he closes on the crossing route. What a great job by Sanders.
Watching games in this stadium as his dad, Jack, is a coach of the Jaguars. His dad, Jack, is in the stands today. Oakland and T. He's got a bigger moment in the spotlight today. Jordan Scarlett, nothing. Matter of fact, less than nothing. Got time. Finds his receiver. Nice move to the inside. Jordan Scarlett gets the handoff. And motors inside the 25. Just right at it.
Closer to the goal line. Georgia gets their safeties up there.
Play fake. Deep. Left side. Is it caught?
To try to stay balanced.
3 wides now. And they hand it off left side to Scarlett. And first down 10. Play fake.
Great defense.
Yeah. Jordan Scarlett, again the running back. And off to Scarlett, comes left. Keeps on his feet for a first.
Well, if they could pound the ball and make first downs in the running game, eventually this Georgia defense will crack.
Gators. Scarlett again. I just don't want to go there. Brandon Powell.
Well, just
in this one. Second down and 7. Left side. Blitz threatened. Del Rio rolling right. Has time for the moment. And then directs his receiver to come.
Not his first guy. Watch the pick play right here. Goolsby out to the flat. Pick right there. He's open. Throw him the ball. What are you doing? looking deep down the field. He went by his number 1. He got a little too cute. Thought.
Brandon Powell, number 4, in motion. Del Rio goes to the right side. He's got it. It's Callaway on first down. Scarlett. They flip out of the backfield, right side. It's going to be close for a first down. C.C. Jefferson is in the backfield. Defensive lineman Del Rio, play fake, throws it away. Good.
Here,
number 9.
if anybody's out.
Yeah. He had 2 defensive linemen.
Yep. And nobody open.
No.
Those defensive linemen just do not. They need more work.
And this one's in. Yep. Jordan Scarlett.
Let's see what Ivy does on this play. There was a lot of space. Yes, he just absolutely blows out the linebacker, and C.C. Jefferson really had no money.
Well, as you look at it again, I want to confirm that was Linda Del Rio.
Okay.
That was Luke's mom. Across the middle it goes. And it's in.
Look deep. Good coverage by Georgia. Dumps it off.
Del Rio, good as he lets it go.
Avoiding the stack. Lorenzo Carter from the right side. He feels it and just throws it away. He was saving yard.
Scarlett goes left. And
Total of 8 passes in the second half. In 2014, they threw 1. And last year only.
Those games convincing. They'll do it again. This time I think the surge is stopped. Well, it's going to be close, won't it?
Keep pushing, keep pushing. Ivy gets a good block again up front. And towards the end of the play, falls across. Callaway back out on the field. Got him.
Does he ever? Callaway drifts under it, has to wait on it, and a flag is thrown.
And of course, Louisville stayed alive with a come from behind them.
Bobbled snap.
Florida continuing on their run. They were an ugly winning football team at that time of the year.
That's a pretty ugly. 3rd down 10. 4-man rush. Del Rio wins it. Caught. Callaway. Boom.
Here's how you design a play. You hold the underneath coverage, and then you bring the guy behind him. The quarterback, watch inside, hold the linebackers. There's the opening. Rip it in there. Best throw of the day by Luke Del Rio. Puts it right on the numbers. You put the short guy to hold the linebackers, and you bring a sharp route.
Scarlett again. There's that first down surge.
Brown, we've seen this play so many times, and Scarlett's going to follow him. Good blocking inside. Jonathan had him.
And they do. Scarlett for touchdown. Scarlett again.
Cross.
Scarlett, bottom of the screen, that's Brandon Powell who goes in motion. Now sets up, and they swing it out to him. Down the sidelines. They checked it. Callaway in motion. Sweet touchdown.
Wow, walking.
Boy, was it ever.
Has these jet sweeps. Look at the timing. He's looking at it. He's looking. He knows what he's going to call it. And before anybody can even move, Callaway's outside. He's outside. Only win by an East team versus the West this year.
Jordan Scarlett.
The most dynamic receiver on this team.
Fake to Jordan Scarlett. Hits it out of the backfield, and it is in.
Well, they tried to do that early against in the second half against Tennessee. It didn't work.
One more time.
Yeah, that might be the answer right there. 3rd and long for Florida. Nice job to the outside that time by number 17, Devin Bellamy. Turning, we don't count the sacks.
P-Line. Here's Del Rio, flips it out to the Michael P-Line. Oh, he's got,
Yep, he does.
he keeps driving. Back to the running back spot at 25. They will test it and get it. So a fresh 7 downs and at least a couple of minutes off the clock.
Yep, it's going to be, barring a turnover, I don't think you'll see very many risky passes by Florida anymore. The question now is, as Kirby Smart looks up at the clock.
Rio on first down 10. Scarlett.
With the kicking miss play here before we get to it.
Scarlett going left.
Just wanted to make the point about what Kirby is building.
Scarlett. Boy, he did avoid. Jordan, he goes left and gets a first down.
Well, it's going to be really interesting to watch this against this offense. Very interesting football game.
Scarlett again. Bobo, longtime offensive coordinator and former quarterback in the Colorado State job of this Florida team because of the postponement, result of Hurricane Matthew. This is their second game in a month.
High 26 carries in the win over Georgia last week. He flushes out of the backfield. So it's Del Rio all by his lonesome on first down and threw a strike, but it's in and out of the hands and intercepted. Santos Ramirez, touchdown.
Eugene come over. Josh Liddell's going to play him tight, and then playing center field is going to be Santos Ramirez, who's going to clean up for this. That was just good, tight coverage. Liddell knocks that ball free. I think he got scared a little.
Last night in the meeting, I said, why? He said, I think he's going to have a big impact on the game. So far, so good. Here's an end around. Antonio Callaway, who does so many things into the 35, second down and a yard. And they got the first down and quite a bit more. Scarlett got hammered.
Best on third down in the conference. Arkansas is the worst.
50% for the Gators on 3rd and 6. They should have had one there. And crowd getting into it a little bit now, too. Fakes it to Scarlett on the bootleg. Del Rio throws on the run, diving for it and making the catch. High snap, bobbled. He got it to Scarlett. That could have been a disaster, almost a fumble. And that was a different Blazer. It was about 4 inches smaller, I think. Defenses.
Rio, let's see if they do it.
He doesn't want to make another mistake here on 3rd down and long. Has plenty of time and now running out of it. Throws across the middle, but Arkansas is all over that.
That weak side linebacker, but he's playing like a strong linebacker. Good job, nowhere really to go, but Del Rio makes a good decision. Take what the defense gave him, which was a...
That's where Del Rio and company have to start. Cleveland, the freshman, moves to the left side. They're going to keep it on the ground. And getting out maybe to the 20.
The defensive coordinator of Arkansas doing a really nice job of making adjustments. Look how well these guys are tackling. I like Florida's strap. Best playmaker. Good play call there in execution.
Under 3 in the 3rd as Del Rio loads again on first down. Throws short to Jordan Scarlett. And Scarlett, nice run after catch by Jordan. 3 wideouts for Del Rio. Wants to throw in the flat, but that's covered. And now finds an open man. And it's Tyreek Cleveland who got to midfield before he's put down on the sideline. 2nd down and 8 from midfield. Del Rio, plenty of time in the pocket again. Going deep. Man out there. We're going to have an interference call, I think.
Going to bring pressure. They're going to change the picture. Not everybody will come.
He is pressured, throws while he's going down, incomplete.
What we expected Rob Smith to do. Crowd the line of scrimmage. They only bring 5 against 5-man pressures. Luke.
And
And not a lot of time left and only one timeout remaining. Empty set. Del Rio throw from his own end zone. No, he won't. Sacked at the 1. Guess who?
Inning ball game.
And now Luke's going to have to throw from deep in his own end zone. Got rid of it in a hurry. Nice catch by Keontae Lewis, a one-hander, and he got it out across the 15. One and gives him a fresh set of downs at the 18-yard line.
I thought he had a hell of a game last week.
Yep. Crossing route. This is forward. And Arkansas giving up some yards.
Shots here early for the Gators today.
Jordan Scarlett's with him in the backfield as Powell is on the move. They fake the handoff to him, and Scarlett off the right side, and he's got a nice gain, pickup of 6. Field, second down and 4 for Appleby. Quick look, a quick throw, a nice catch for a first down, and it goes to Keontae Lewis.
Big Florida fans pretty happy.
Gators one play and right back into South Carolina territory. Here's a handoff, and here comes the end around. Whoops, Powell slipped and fell.
Take a look at everybody overreacts to the right. They rotate their safeties. There's nobody home. He just slips. He's got
last week in the win over Missouri. Meanwhile, after that 20-yard pickup, 1st and 10, quick throw out to Josh Herman, and Herman doing his thing. Made a couple of guys miss, got near the 22-yard line. DJ Smith brings him
on campus.
Florida with 2 tight ends from the 5, try to run it. And a nice run by Jordan.
They'll afford to take any more losses either.
Scarlett got out around the 14-yard.
Take a look here at these 2 guys. Tavares Harkless there at that left guard position. They're running a power game, so you can be able to 3rd and short here, come off the ball and sustain your leg drive.
Couldn't convert 3rd downs a week ago. They convert here on 3rd down and 1.
This matchup.
Florida's already got about twice as much rushing yardage as they did last week, and Appleby fires a little too far in front of Brandon. For Appleby has been very, very sharp. He's going to keep it here. Second time he's running off his own read. Nice run. Got it a week ago. They're undefeated at the Swamp, trying to go to 5-0 against a hot South Carolina team. Here's Jordan Scarlett, cuts outside. Scarlett got the corner, and it's 1st and goal Florida.
Our run game is working beautifully. They're going to pull here, but Scarlett's going to break the ball backside. The defense over pursues, and nobody's there. That's great vision. And then to shake the safety in the hole, the cornerback, Jamarcus King.
1st and goal at the 5. Appleby dropped the ball. South Carolina's got it.
Bryce's not there, so you're young right up the middle. New center, new quarterback, huge costly penalty with the exchange.
24-yard line with a first down. And they got something going here. Scarlett got the corner across the 40. Out to midfield and inside. Jordan Scarlett having a big day. A pickup of 32 that time.
Well, T.J. McCoy fumbled on the previous play, but he gets a nice block here. Keep your eye on the center. He does a good job of getting a nice reach and seal block right there. Keeps good leg drive and missed tackles. Once again, hurting this Gamecock defense, but Scarlett bouncing to the outside, finding green grass to run.
This time he's bottled up after a pickup of a couple, but he's around 7 and turn it over. Appleby. Quick strike to Brandon Powell. And Powell's down inside the 20. For the series, he would be elated. They do a nice job to wrap up after a 1-yard game. In a pistol set here. And one near side. Out around the 12. Bring up.
Does a really nice job here extending against the tight end, Keontae Lewis. Just good job pressing him, sets the edge, keeps his outside.
Down at 11. Draw play, trying to play it a little bit safe. P-Ryan picked up 5, but they're going to have to kick, so that's exactly what the doctor ordered for South Carolina.
And avoided a sack.
Second down. By Scarlett.
He has, but he's following his offensive lineman. Keep a look here. Just good blocks at the point of attack, running a power game. And then it's going to be Scarlett that bounces to the outside. Really nice job on the outside by Ahmad Fullwood right there to get the kick-out block. That's what you want to see when you're running the football, is good blocks at the point of it.
Back at the 18 now. And Scarlett gets to the 25. An empty backfield. They take the fly sweep, and he throws out on the flat to Deontay Lewis, who Aaron was just talking about.
The run game, both he and Scarlett are both averaging 10 yards a carry today.
Scarlett is over 100 yards, and just barely now that he lost a little bit. And it's a first down at the 24 for Florida. Inside handoff. Scarlett moves the pile. 57 on the ground. Scarlett's a majority, though. It's a career-high day for him so far. Throw the outside pile, caught it twice.
Look at that communication there by Appleby. Setting protections, telling the guys on his team who to read.
3rd and 5. Quick throw. Dropped by Callaway. He was
in the angle and coming underneath.
Florida starts in South Carolina territory. Broken tackle. Jordan Scarlett is. The clock is in Florida's favor. The scoreboard obviously is. Appleby is going to run it here. He'll lose some yardage, but he'll also use Evan for the Gator offense. Appleby into a sack. Darius England. And it is Jordan Scarlett. Left side, moving the pile again. I'm telling you. Far Appleby takedown. Down to 8 as they snap it. Scarlett got to the 7th level, and he might have a first down. I think each level. Some might never put another helmet on. At least not at home. Scarlett. 4 or 5 more.
Mentality and with an attitude, and so far, even with a bunch of replacements, they've done that.
Only a young here. Looks to his right, goes to his right. Brandon Powell's to his right. And it's first down. 22, they tell us right now. Florida trying to ice it with their ground game. And Jordan Scarlett, who has worked.
Deontay Lewis, Morrill Stevens, and Jordan Scarlett, defensive ball carriers.
It is Scarlett. And he got it out to the 49.
Scarlett is the running back. Flashes outside to Brandon Powell on the first. Here's Scarlett. And he is stuffed short of the first down. This is going to bring up a 3rd and short for this Gator offense, led by Offs just shy of midfield. Powell's the motion man. Here's Scarlett, right side, and he got the first down. Scarlett again. It'll be 2nd down again. Screen pass, and LSU read it perfect. Appleby fires middle, complete, but just short of the. And they run for the first down. Pushed him back, but I believe forward.
At the point of attack right here. He's only 5'11". They list him at 6'1", but I think he's shorter than that. But because he's so low to the ground, he plays with better leverage. And that's 2 short.
In trouble, sacked back at the 49.
The offensive lineman for Florida, which opens the hole for Dwayne Thomas, and this is what Austin Appleby could not allow.
On that opening drive. This time it will be Appleby himself. Scarlett, I believe, or is that still Piron? It's trailed by 7, but they've got the ball on the LSU 24-yard line. Appleby got no more than. A little bit of a draw play with Scarlett, broke a tackle. kept battling, but that LSU third down. Appleby shakes it. Now backs up. And I don't see 52 on the field. Here is Scarlett. Let me check in with Kaylee.
Presence in the middle of that defense, and it goes without saying, a big leader on their team.
2nd and 7. Appleby in trouble. Key was coming. Appleby running a quarterback draw to try and give the punter a little room. Is all. 1st down and 10. Appleby's going to throw on 1st down. Got a man open. Hangs it a little bit, but complete and free. Down the sideline. Cleveland, the freshman, headed for the end zone. That is 98-yard action again on 1st down. Scarlett, the running back. And they give it to Scarlett. And he dives out.
Front 7 of LSU.
Scarlett continues for a 1st down. Strong.
It's great push right inside here. Look at the double team right on the nose guard. Great Gilmore. It's the freshman center, TJ McCoy, getting leverage and getting push. And again, Scarlett.
To the 17-yard line. They come back with Scarlett. Why not? 13-yard.
Getting into the 2nd level. Watch number 73 loop around and get a hat on the linebacker Alexander, and that helps free Scarlett. I'll tell you what.
Reaching handoff, and that offensive line, Jess, that you mentioned, they're starting to do a job here.
Yeah, no doubt about it, and they're getting push. And they're getting into the 2nd level, and they're climbing. This time it's the left guard and tight end getting movement on a lineman. And I think that Doug Nussmeier, the Gators offensive coordinator, also doing a good job kind of mixing up the...
Appleby deflected.
Against Alabama in a losing effort. Here he comes off the right side. He knows he's not going to get home on the blitz. Slows himself down, locates the passer, getting his hands on this. Scarlett may have had an opportunity to go get that 1st down otherwise.
They do just that, Jesse. Running right straight ahead. 2nd down and 7. Dropped. It'll be 3rd down and... Appleby complete for the 1st down.
David Sharp does a good job here by himself this time on Art. You see they also got the tight end Goolsby lined up to that side as well. So an opportunity for a chip block. David Sharp able to do the work by himself, giving Appleby a clean.
So it is 1st down and 10. Scarlett breaks free. Somehow.
First off, had a chance to make a tackle here, and then he runs into 3 defenders. It bounces off of that. You have to gang tackle number 25.
The ball near midfield. Coming right back with the running back, and this time he... Scarlett breaks free again. There he is, angry and violent. Ball at the LSU 39-yard line. Basically saying to the middle of that defense, we're going to... Callaway motions through. Scarlett for the 1st down. Just 1st down and 10. Pirine hit for a long...
Then I'm going to bring a guy off the edge this way with speed. You want to run these slow developing runs where you're pulling guards and it takes...
Scarlett straight ahead, keeps going, keeps driving, keeps battling toward the end zone, and he's just short. In the effort by these Gator running backs has been awesome to watch.
Just pushing piles and then linemen getting in behind him and getting some push there as well. What a drive this would be. What a statement this would be if the Gator offense could put an exclamation point on this drive with a touchdown here.
Goal, 4.5 minutes. Scarlett's the running back. Not much of a gain there, and Scarlett. Scarlett, and he will go down at about the 18-yard line.
Play action to get the night going for Appleby as he dumps it off to the tight end, Goolsby.
That's when they're at their best. Very important for Appleby to keep the Gators on schedule.
2nd and 5 run for Scarlett as he gets to the edge and has a first down and a great looking effort for 13 yards from Jordan Scarlett.
This kid impressed me watching him against LSU a week ago. He runs really hard. They've got receivers that have to block on the perimeter. You see their best wide receiver blocker, Ahmad Fullwood, number 5, out there leading the way. But Scarlett runs with a lot of physicality and breaks arm tackle.
They go with the end around with Callaway. Let's see if he can turn it on, and he can. A big gainer for Antonio. Appleby pressured to the end zone, and it falls in. McElwain and company rolled the dice and came up empty.
Well, they really brought a creative pressure. Florida has 6 blockers, but because the pressure came from the slot, the back who was looking for pressure in here was not able to pick it up, and Goolsby is actually open. If the back would have scanned and got over to pick him up, he would have had a touchdown. Very creative call by Charles Kelly, the defensive coordinator, and Appleby not.
Which Holly Rowe from here in Tallahassee. And Scarlett tests the inside, but DeMarcus Christmas finds him. Started. Start on the ground here with Scarlett. Let's go to the.
Didn't like that fumble a couple plays ago, but I sure like seeing him play and what has happened in his career.
Powell is taken down. As he sprints near side, and he threw it low and incomplete. Scarlett's in the backfield with Appleby. And Scarlett tries to find his way.
Back next year, but they really have missed his presence on the field, in the huddle, in the locker room.
First down pass, going to take a shot downfield, and it's incomplete.
Get-go in the month of November, playing their best football.
Here's Scarlett as he cuts back and gets your screen matched up with McFadden. Runs the slant there. Can he get there? Dragged down, kept his balance, and rolled.
6'5", 240-pound quarterback, too.
That's going to be close. Maybe that second effort there.
Second effort, I think. He got pushed back, and then I think Scarlett pushing at the end might have got him the first down. Pocket giving him different launch points.
Scarlett met and thrown back.
Hoskins came from his middle linebacker position. Eyes right on the back. Good course to the football. No wasted right. Move them all to the left. Trying to outflank.
Short pitch. Scarlett. Can he get to the edge? Pushes ahead to advance the chains.
Nice job of shifting the strength of the formation. They moved all 3 of those eligible receivers to the wide side of the field and then went with the quick toss to Scarlett. So you got 2 tight ends and a running back here who's a big 6'4" running back, Fullwood, excellent blocker, and Scarlett gets the first down.
First down at the 43. Scarlett getting plenty of work here. Kept his balance magnificently well for another first down.
Nice job by Goolsby, number 30, the tight end. He's in a wing formation. Watch number 30. He leaves one block, gets out onto a second block on the linebacker, and Scarlett again showing you that physical running style that he has shown all season.
Second and 1. Why not? Keep feeding him. 3rd and 4. Appleby, a little bit of pressure, thrown high, and
doesn't get there. Watch Scarlett looking inside, and the pressure is going to come from outside. If Jordan Scarlett just gets his eyes scanning.
Just over 4 minutes before the half here for Appleby and the Gators. Scarlett's been the go-to guy, but this time Noddy
at this point in the first half.
That was deflecting margin as Austin, Appleby, and the Gators back on offense. And they will pass to get the second half going for them. Callaway with a stiff arm. 2nd and 6. And net after just a gain of the Gators cash in. Appleby. That was beyond the hope. Over to the near side. They've run out of this formation before, and they go right to that same spot. But thrown back by DeMarcus.
Inside on the tight end. Right here it is. 80 against 44. Both hands inside. Sheds the block and makes the tackle. We know he's...
You see the damage the Noles have done in the 3rd quarters this year. Now the defense gets after Florida with a chance here, but they have gotten very little offense from Appleby and the guys. With time and out. 22-yard reception. Appleby again should have been picked off that time. A run here on 2nd down with Scarlett. And is it ever loud right now in Doak Campbell? Appleby pressured by Walker and thrown down. 15 sacks on the year for Walker. 2nd and 22, Cleveland.
Right and 1 to the left. Defenders lay off on this near side. They'll try Scarlett, nothing. Duran, 3 down. Actually only 2. They bring 3. Here comes Tim Williams. The pass is caught. Callaway.
Is that the quarterback had time to throw. Just a 3-man rush. Very surprised by that first call. It allowed out in the lineup. Another defensive back for Alabama. Humphrey hurt that hamstring a week ago, so they have to move Fitzpatrick back to corner.
Sidearm. It's caught out of bounds after a 4-yard gain. 2nd down 6. Play action. Appleby flushed. Sidearms it, incomplete, threw it away. 4-man rush this time. Right side, Appleby on the mark again. That's Dion. Nope, up under center.
Oh, I'm sorry, my fault. Saw the shift.
Jordan Scarlett.
I'm so
especially when the orange uniforms don't make it easy. Yeah, just
it is tough sledding. You know, if you can scratch out, 75 yards rushing against this team in a game, you're going to think it's a big win.
They are averaging the Goolsby comes in tight now. Blitz threatened, blitz coming. Appleby, good protection, deep, man open, caught, spin move. It's Antonio Callaway
for Florida. Watch them handle the cross blitz perfectly. Look at that pocket. To have time like that against this Alabama pass rush that brought 5 that time. Remember, LSU sacked Florida 7.
Play action. Appleby caught. Antonio drive.
Well, they give a little ball fake inside, but the outside matchup, one-on-one. Oh, nice patience by Callaway. He comes off, stalls.
No. Longest run so far, and we're in the first quarter, 7 yards. Brandon Powell breaks the tackle of Ronnie Harrison at Alabama. Son of Jack Del Rio. There's another nothing play.
Gator fans are not used to this.
That's right. Got him. Whoa, did they get him?
Gators are looking for a big play. Reuben Foster makes it, but watch the secondary. There's nothing open deep. There's no one to throw the ball to. You try the flea flicker, you try to make a big play, and obviously now you got second and long.
22. Try the sweep to the left. Ouch. Jordan. 1:38 to go. First quarter. Appleby, Powell. Brandon Powell with the catch. 16-9. That's Powell in motion again. Appleby keeps it and falls short of the first down. Ronnie.
The great skills of the Alabama football team. Looks like a big play. Ronnie Harrison comes up and says, all right.
There's the snap. They'll test the middle, and they will not get the first down.
Florida defense needs a little rest here. A couple first downs.
Right side, connected. Brandon Powell.
Right.
I can't remember that far back. Did I get one?
I don't think so.
Either. Another running play that Garner's not. They haven't looked back much since the second season. Callaway goes right.
One and just let your best athlete make a play deep.
He's in the slot. Appleby looking right the whole time and completes it to Ciante. Interceptions. One return for a touchdown. Minka Fitzpatrick. Appleby pressured from the backside. Intercepted. Oh, nope.
The safety make the play. Watch the quick screen to the outside, and then Ronnie Harrison is the guy who retreats to the middle, reads the ball, comes across, and almost makes teen. Alabama gets the ball in the second half. How important this drive is.
Draw play. Got about 4. That was Jordan Scarlett. 5:44 to go before the break. Appleby back. Right side. Whoa.
You got to accept the coaching, what you've done all week.
Hello. 2nd and 6. Well, they did break the first tackle.
Yeah, Deron Payne this time. Number 94 is the guy that just wins inside. Right there. Takes on Ivy, throws him away, and makes the tackle. What a play. Little help from...
That is the first penalty of the game against Alabama. Play action into the flat. Caught by Powell. And he gets... Reverse. Josh Hammond. Oh, boy. Give it off to Scarlett. Scarlett is the running back. They give it to Scarlett. Boom! Rashad.
Watch him hit this 32 right side. Bang! Oh my, the acceleration. Watch him accelerate right there. Hits him right in the chest.
Florida will go. Play action. He's being chased. Lets it go in the end zone. Did he get it?
An impression to the NFL scouts.
Fascinating. Tony Brown follows Powell, and Powell, I've heard that.
That might tilt it a bit.
Are you suggesting?
We're going inside the polls here.
Oh, goodness. Hello.
Well, there was talk about whether he or Myles Garrett would be the first player to...
Appleby will have played against the all Iowa Hawkeyes.
3 times he got a lot of snaps as a backup at Purdue, and now starting against Florida.
Appleby to throw on first in everything and tied for 10th in scoring defense. Second down, straight ahead.
Far that's eligible to play. There are 2 true freshmen that could play, but they certainly don't want to play them today and burn a year of eligibility.
Appleby goes back and sets in the pocket, throws a perfect strike. Early in the season, missed the entirety of camp. They think he is going to be the next great Florida receiver.
Boy, almost. That ball was tipped.
You'd say neither one of them was really Appleby's fault.
Well, and only 3 points, so cheers to the defense if you're the Gators.
Appleby rifles it down the middle this time, complete to the
all on him. Maybe the first one a little off target, but he's looked pretty solid.
Scarlett, the tailback. Boy, talk about
INTs. One on a tipped pass and one that was played really well by a corner.
3rd and 1, Scarlett. Nobody moved. Scarlett, the tailback. Powell comes in motion. They've got to respect Powell. Appleby not all that mobile, trying to buy some time, throws into the bread.
It's a coordinator who also coaches the secondary. Has terrific coverage on every player. And Callaway came open for just a second, but it was after Appleby had already pulled the ball down.
Today with our game, but Clemson and Alabama will hook up here in a week. There is a fumble.
Good effort by Bowery, though.
Gators using as many flanker screens.
Just trying to patchwork some things together.
3rd and a yard. They'll run for it. I don't remember that he did indeed cross the line to make. Just got the ball extended before he was drilled and pushed back. You get a yard against these guys. Scarlett. Good hole this time and almost broken. An ankle tackle by Brandon Snyder saved a much longer run.
Well, it's pretty well defended. The linebacker Neiman could not get off his block, and Snyder, who almost from his, you could see there Snyder had to gather his feet to come back for that tackle because Snyder had overrun the play as the safety with quote-unquote the top on the defense. He was lucky he was able to get back and finish that off. Otherwise, it was out the backside.
Scarlett again. And boy, these safeties
yards wide, which is the entire width of the field, the way offenses spread you now.
Fake to Scarlett. Appleby being pressured and just throws it away.
What'd you say this game was not going to be? 45-40?
Yes. It's going to be 9-6. Scarlett gives him some breathing room out to the 12.
Unlike Iowa, a few missed tackles here. And that was a little misread by Josie Jewell, the middle linebacker. You know, that's when Jewell comes back at right leg, right below his buttocks where it connects. Makes you think about a hamstring type of injury, but he really was not comfortable after that run.
Scarlett again breaks a tackle and he's off to the races. What a run by Jordan Scarlett. Ben Neiman had him dead to rights and just whiffed.
Well, that's 2 names that played before Josie Jewell got out of position, and Ben Neiman, another linebacker from Iowa, who've both been so steady this year for Iowa. But you go down on your knees. You have to stay on your feet. This game is played on your feet. You know, we've talked about the eyes up. All of that is so you can stay on your feet. And I'm going to give Desmond King a lot of credit there at the very end.
And that should be it.
Even though they're up 7. But I've never seen a game switch like that.
Appleby. Boy, and he's against you at all when you're that good. Scarlett. To
be able to go into the offseason and make that NFL dream happen.
Scarlett will try the left side this time. Picks up. Isn't that wonderful of her? I'm sure all the sacrifices she had made as a mother her entire life. They got away with a hold here, and Appleby will throw late and throw it out. Iowa with that amoeba lineup. Pass underneath. Complete to the
And all the bodies from Iowa moving around. They forgot Swain as he crossed. Oh, absolutely. The linebacker completely lost sight of the crossing route and didn't get enough depth. Good read by Appleby.
Yes, it was. Fake to Scarlett. Appleby sits in the pocket, throws a post. That's the tight end goal. So now 1st and goal, Gators. Appleby again for the end zone. Touchdown.
Sure why that was called. I didn't see another person in motion.
Scarlett is brought down.
That's easier said than done.
Good advice. Appleby, good protection, throws underneath, and Callaway will get down. Appleby, touchdown to Goolsby.
January.
The sun is a little different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scarlett.
And for his credit, this is a team that got blown out by Florida State, got blown out by Alabama in the last 2 ball games of the season. We're missing as many as 10 defensive top-line players today and have given a really nice effort.
Appleby underneath the Callaway.
To play for the SEC championship, yet you get a D at Florida.
Scarlett bobbles the ball and then does get
for his 40 time and his movement very soon.
Scarlett trying to get outside, no